Hi, I'm Mother Diana, and this is Outward and Visible, a conversation on faith. This blog is an invitation into dialogue. I will begin it, but you will add to it. So let's talk about Holy Week. Tonight we enter the Paschal Triduum. The Triduum is a single feast, the Paschal Mystery, celebrated over 3 days. And they are the 3 holiest days of the entire liturgical year. In keeping with our Jewish roots, it begins after sunset on Maundy Thursday, continues the next evening on Good Friday, and is completed with the celebration of the resurrection on Easter at the Vigil or on Sunday morning. It is one single service. There will be no blessing or dismissal until we celebrate the resurrection together. If you show up only on Easter, you will enter into the last part of a full experience. Over Lent, we have explored the way in which our senses are engaged within the context of our liturgy, and how that plays out in our ministry in the world. And now we stand at the beginning of this week, in which our heart, our very soul, moves through the heartache of Jesus' betrayal, the grace of his love poured out to his disciples and to the world, the horror of the cross, and the joy of the resurrection. It is this time most of all that brings together all of our senses to experience the transcendent. While it is impossible to fully describe the feeling one has experiencing Holy Week, suffice it to say that perhaps what comes to my mind and heart over these days is the silence of the darkness, the loneliness of betrayal, the pain of the cross. And this is so important for us to take in because it isn't something that just happened so many years ago. Jesus is being crucified today. He told us that in the least of these we find him, the stranger, the poor, the sick, the imprisoned, the hungry, and the naked. Today he is Matthew Shepard, the students of Parkland, Philando Castile, Alyssa Fielding, and the family separated at the border. He is the homeless man on the street and the starving mother and child in a shelter, and so many more. Holy Week invites us all into Christ's death and resurrection, that we might truly understand what it means to follow him. If we cannot walk with him to the cross in this week, how can we ever hope to be where he is now in the world? I invite you then into this most poignant and important time in our faith. Join us for Maundy Thursday and Good Friday services at 7:30 p.m. Walk with us on Good Friday at 3 p.m. for our Stations of the Cross and community. Join us once more for our celebration of his resurrection on Easter at 8 and 10:30 a.m. And let's have a dialogue. I invite you to post your own video or photos of your thoughts in response to this blog, and particularly let us know which of the Holy Week services touches your heart and why. Stay tuned for more Outward and Visible in the weeks ahead. Until then, may God be with you.